region, we make about 2.7 million tons of solid waste every year, and it's all got to go somewhere. The incinerator is owned by the GVRD, but is run by Montagnet Incorporated, and it has been in operation since 1987.
Here we burn 250,000 tons a year of municipal solid waste for the GVRD. This is a waste-to-energy facility. Our primary purpose is to burn garbage. In doing that, we produce energy. That energy is converted into steam, which we can sell to industry.
The waste begins its conversion into energy at the bunker. The garbage is lifted to the top of the chute by grapple hooks. The hooks can lift 3 tons of garbage at a time. The garbage is dropped down the chute and into the incinerator.
The garbage itself is on the grate for about 26 minutes while it burns, and it burns at 1,150 degrees centigrade. The operators are in a monitoring mode at this point. They don't actually have to intervene. The computers are actually burning the garbage, but each of our operators here is a registered power engineer.
At the bottom of the incinerator, the leftover ash and metal drops out. Magnets pull out the metal. The ash ends up in roads, and the metal is recycled to make rebar. Some of the ash is unrecyclable and goes to the landfill. The heat generated by the burning garbage is turned into steam.
This is the very top of the boiler house. 7 floors below us is where the actual burn takes place. Within the boiler and the furnace, there are tubes filled with water. The heat from the fire creates steam within these tubes, and this is collected in this steam drum right here. The steam is then traverses through this pipe and goes over to the adjacent paper mill.
After we have used the steam, the condensate will be returned back to GVRD, and where they can use it again to make steam and return back to us. So it's a closed loop system there.
Using steam means that the Norampac plant no longer needs to use fossil fuels to meet their power needs. A major portion of the Burnaby incinerator is its pollution control system.
Over 50% of this plant is dedicated to air quality and cleaning up the flue gases that come from the burn process.
This is the air pollution control plant. What you see behind me is a cooling tower. It reduces the flue gas temperature from 220 degrees Celsius down to 150 degrees. That makes it ideal to treat the gas in the lime injection reactor, where we inject lime and carbon to treat acid gases and mercury. And then it goes through to the square vessel you see over here, which contains fabric filter bags, which removes particulate and metals before releasing the gas up to the stack.
The incinerator emissions are quite low. In fact, the incinerator is rated as ISO 14001, an international standard for environmental performance.
The Burnaby incinerator is the second waste-to-energy plant in North America to be ISO 14000 certified. And in order to be certified, you have to meet all the strict international standards that are set by that organization. The air quality standards that we meet here are some of the strictest in North America, and certainly this is one of the most heavily tested stacks within the Lower Mainland.
By the year 2003, the plant will be able to use steam to generate electricity.
40% of the steam that we produce is sent to the recycled paper mill. The other 60% is condensed on site and turned back into water. However, that is the steam that we will be using to drive the turbo generator and make electricity for the area.
The Burnaby incinerator plays an important role in the disposal of solid waste throughout the region. For information on tours of the facility, call 604-521-1025.